Hey, this is Katie from Wildflower Homeschool, and I want to show you how I do my schedule each week for our work. We use the library a lot in our homeschool, and I don't really use a box curriculum or anything like that. I just kind of pull everything together on my own. And every weekend I just write on these papers. I do one for every day for each child. And it takes me, I don't know, I probably spend about an hour over the weekend just getting stuff together. But I just write the day and their name and what they're supposed to do for the day. And I put little boxes for them to check it off. And this is my third graders list of stuff to do for Monday. And we also have a doctor's appointment that we have to go to on Monday, so they don't have a ton of stuff to do. For math, she's going to be doing Prodigy and then a worksheet. And the worksheet I pull out of this Spectrum math workbook. Sometimes I'll print something off of the internet, just depending on what we're going to do. Like later in the week, we're going to work on our multiplication table, and I'll print off a blank multiplication table for her to like fill in the table. And that'll be her worksheet for one day this week. And then for English, she's going to read a book that we got from the library, Pack of Wolves, and this is that book. And then spelling, she's going to write her words twice, and I pulled that off of K-12 Reader. It's free, and they've got weekly spelling words, and like this is the list. And she does different things with it each week. Like one day she writes it in alphabetical order. One day I have her type it and email it to me to, practice her typing and emailing skills. And then vocabulary page. I didn't write the page number yet because I couldn't remember where we were. And this is another Spectrum workbook, and it'll be a page out of this book. And then she will do a journal page, and let's see this is her journal, and she'll just answer one question out of there. She'll pick a page and write in her journal. And then we are listening to Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. And because we have a doctor's appointment, which is an hour away from my house, we will get 2 hours of listening in to that book. And then for science, I'm going to have them watch a video on Netflix, a documentary, and we are learning about the human body this week. So we will be reading this book. We probably will not finish it, but we'll start it. But yeah. And then she also has a speech appointment that she goes to, and then we'll go to the library. And she is in a music class where they do recorder, and so she needs to practice her recorder. But I just do that every day, and I have another one for my other daughter. But like, I haven't completely filled it in yet every day. I just kind of leave it blank if I don't know if we're going to finish a book for us to continue it the next day. And I write all this in pencil, and it's just really flexible for us. I'll also pull worksheets from the internet that are free to kind of help cover what we're learning about. So like, for example, this week we are using, in this book, we're learning about hyperboles. So I went to K-12 Reader, which is a free website, and where I get their spelling lists, and I pulled off a couple worksheets on hyperboles. And my 5th grader can do this on her own, but I'll help my 3rd grader do this. I don't necessarily think she's ready to learn about hyperboles. I think that's kind of above her skill level. But since we're doing it with my 5th grader anyway, I figured that she could get the exposure. And she actually surprisingly understands it a lot. And then we're also, with the human body, I just went online and I printed off some worksheets. I don't remember where I got these from. I just type in free human body printables, and I will eventually find something. Like this is a fill in the blank information sheet about the human body, and it's got a word bank down at the bottom. And then this major organs of the human body. And again, this is something that my 5th grader can do on her own, but I will help my 3rd grader do it. Because she is in 3rd grade, but she's only 7, so. And then each week we also do a philosophy lesson out of this book. And I will have them, I'll read this out loud to them, and we'll talk about it and discuss the topic for the week. And then whatever philosopher the question came from, I'll find a video on YouTube and have them watch a short little 3 or 4 minute video about the philosopher and his ideas. Like for example, we did Aristotle last week, and so they learned a little bit about Aristotle. Typically, I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I won't be working this Monday because we have the doctor's appointment, so I took the day off. But I work from 9:30 until 3, and they bring this and all of their stuff with them to my work, and they have a little station where they're able to complete all of their schoolwork. When they get done with their schoolwork, they are able to play. I work at a dog kennel. They're either able to play with the dogs, or they can get on their iPad, and they usually will play on Minecraft. But I try and keep almost all of their work as independent as possible because they have to do it while I'm at work. They're able to come and ask me questions and stuff, but I really like for them to be very independent, and really they are. You know, and this checklist is great. My 7-year-old likes to wake up at 6:30 every morning and get started on her stuff, and she usually gets almost everything done before we leave the house at 9. And that includes, you know, eating breakfast and stuff. And the books that we read, because I have to work, I usually read them while they're eating breakfast and dinner, and then we might read some more right before they go to bed. But, you know, that's how I do our crazy schedule, trying to squeeze in homeschooling while I'm working and pulling my own curriculum together. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or you want to see anything more specific in another video. Thanks.